Welcome to the nice sweet spot where the reviews are on target and tell it like it is, whether it hits the spot or misses the target. Now, don't forget to click that target mark subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. You know what? I have mentioned before, breakfast is one of my favorite meals of the day. Now, I love getting a nice hearty breakfast in, but I also like one that isn't too high in calories and also gives me a bump of protein. Just the other day, I was talking with my trainer about how the struggle is real when it comes to making sure I get enough protein for the day. So I try to start off with a breakfast that has a good amount. So I just want to share that with you today. So what I have here is a nice plate, nice colorful plate. I love nice colorful plates here. And I'm gonna just break down what I have on my plate. So I got some protein waffles, 2 protein waffles. I top that off with a little bit of, sugar-free syrup. You can even dry, but I put a little sugar-free syrup on there and some strawberries too. Just 1 strawberry and I cut it real nice, And then I also have some 2 turkey sausage links, organic, and I use egg substitute. You could use regular eggs if you want, but I like to use egg substitute, especially if I'm trying to cut down on the calories a little bit and maybe the cholesterol as well, since I got this meat here. So can you guess how many calories this entire meal is? Just 450 calories. Now, you could easily make it less if you take away one of the protein waffles because they're 120 a piece, so then that can bring you down to, less than 350, what we're talking, and then you can do just 1 sausage link if you want, or with my egg substitute, it's the equivalency of 3 eggs. So you could do just 2, so you can cut it down that way. But making sure I get enough protein for the day is essential. I try to do at least 30 grams per meal. So with this meal in particular, oh my gosh, you won't believe this. I got a whopping 42 grams, actually 42.3 if you want to be exact, 42 grams of protein in this meal. And I am so excited to eat it. I haven't had breakfast yet. This is my breakfast, right? I almost forgot that I put some collagen peptide, a scoop of that in here, so it gives a little more protein bump as well, right? So I'm gonna break this down real quick. And if you're wondering where I got some of my food from, so with the waffles, they're easy to make. They already come ready to go, all right? You can always do your own, if you want. You got time, you don't have time, right? Then these are perfect. So let me just show you really quickly. So here we go, right? And I got, these are Good and Gather. I got these from Target, and I really like them. With 2 of them, let me just tell you, I'm gonna look on the side here. Yeah, 2 waffles, 240 calories. And with the 2 waffles, you also get 12 grams of protein. So that's nothing to sneeze at, right? And like I said, you can just do 1 waffle, or you can do the 2 or more, right? And this is a buttermilk and vanilla flavor, and I gotta tell you, they taste really good. I like them. And I know some people, they complain about protein waffles and stuff like that, but I do like these. And I only drizzle a little bit of the sugar-free syrup. I could probably go heavy-handed with it, but you don't need a whole lot on here. And I always like to put a little bit of my strawberries on there too. All right, strawberries, those are easy to get. Obviously, you can get those from anywhere. I do try to do organic stuff, so my strawberries are organic. With egg substitute, for some reason, it's becoming harder to find. So, like I said, you can do regular eggs, or I just egg substitute. I got it from Giant, all right? Usually I get like the egg beater brand, and they sell those at Target or whatever, and Target has their brand as well, but this here in particular is from Giant, all right? And like I said, it's less calories. So for one serving it's 25. So you're getting, if I do the 3, like I said, that's 75, whereas for one egg, it's about 75 for one egg, right? So if you're trying to cut down and be in a calorie deficit, then that's the move right there. And with the sausage, Applegate, I mentioned these in one of my previous videos. Make sure to take a look at my other video. I did French toast. If you want protein French toast, those were really good, right? And these here are Applegate. And it actually says serving size 3 lengths, but I just did 2 lengths. 3 lengths is 90 calories, and you get 11 grams of protein. So you figure, you know, if you aren't trying to be in a calorie deficit and you had 3 of these instead of the 2, then you would have more than that 42.3 grams of protein that I mentioned, right? Let me get a little bit of that real quick. Now these here, you can heat them up on like a skillet, griddle, whatever, or you can pop them in the microwave. Make sure you put them on a medium setting because they will get tough. And it tells you that on the package, but you know, you probably don't always read the package. You just pop them in the microwave and you will be disappointed. It will be tough to chew. But these are cool. You see, they're not too big, all right? And I mainly go with turkey and chicken products, like these here, as you can see, are turkey products, right? Now, in this instance, with the egg substitute, just to go back there for a moment, I usually will put some baby spinach in here as well, but I ran out. I've been using it with my salad, and all I have is a spring mix, and I tried to do a spring mix yesterday in my eggs, and it just didn't taste good to me. So I did sprinkle a little bit of cheese for a little more protein. Obviously, you don't have to put cheese in there. Now, the serving on the cheese, it does say 28 grams. I didn't put 28 grams of cheese in here. I am someone who does count with certain things or try and eyeball it. So I put about 10 grams of cheese in here. And so with the 28, it's 6 grams of protein. So, you know, I'm getting a little bit less, but that's cool because I try not to get too heavy-handed when it comes to the cheese because I do love my cheese, right? The collagen peptides that I mentioned, all right? This is the company Orgain. I did a couple of reviews on some of their items. I really like Orgain, and it's, you know, organic, clean nutrition, as they say. And this here, what I like about it is sometimes I had mentioned in a previous video, my joints get like a little, you know, sore or creaky, I should say. And this is supposed to help with that. I mean, I do a couple of other things, so I'm not sure if I can put it all on this. But I will say that I put this in my eggs, and I put it in a few other items as well, and I feel like it does help me. And the bump here is that with 1 scoop, it's 9 grams of protein, right? So I'm gonna have a little bit of egg as well. I really do hope that my review was helpful for you, especially if you're someone who's like, listen, I'm trying my best to increase the protein, but it's just not happening for me. I don't know how to pair stuff together. I'm no nutritionist, but I'm just someone who just really tries to pay attention and does a little bit of research and looks for things that may potentially help me on my fitness journey. So I'm hoping, that I'm helping you on your fitness journey as well. So I'm going to keep on eating my breakfast, and I'll see you next time at the nice sweet spot. Take care.